Meaning that action of worship that you do, that act of worship, has to be done for Allah. You have to fulfill sincerity in everything you say and everything you do. Let's say you want to teach Quran, teach the deen. You want to command good, forbid evil, give advice. Why are you doing this for? If you're doing it for Allah, that's going to help you. Doing it for position, people say, MashaAllah, he can talk, that brother, MashaAllah, he always give advice. Allahu Akbar, that brother always giving classes and he always teaching Quran. MashaAllah. If that's what he's looking for, that's a problem. It's okay if the people say stuff. If a person is teaching Quran, teaching Arabic, teaching the deen, he always command good and forbid evil, or he gives sadaqah, mashallah, or he always in the praying, he's a good person. If the people say things about him, yeah, that brother, it's okay. But he should himself not looking for those praises. He should not be looking for those praises. Okay, that's very important. قال الله تعالى في سورة الكهف فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا. The last ayah of Surah Al-Kahf, ayah 110. So whoever hopes for the meeting with his Lord, let him work righteousness and do not associate any partners in the worship of his Lord. See, you gotta worship Allah based on what Allah legislate according to Sunnah, and not to set up partners, meaning ikhlas. وقال تعالى في سورة الزمر verse number 2 فاعبد الله مخلصا له الدين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, worship Allah, making the worship, all worship sincerely for Him. Also in Surah Al-Zumar, ayah number 3, أَلَا لِلَّهِ الدِّينُ الْخَالِصِ, verily to Allah, the pure religion. قال الشيخ فمن عمل عملا من الأعمال التي يتقرب أو يتقرب بها إلى الله لا يريد به وجه الله وإنما يريد به الرياء والسمعة أو يريد بها مطمعا من مطامع الدنيا فعمله حابط والعياذ بالله. فعمله حابط وهو معذب وليس بمأجور. The Shaykh says, so therefore anyone who does any act of worship from those acts that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala legislate for us, and the acts that draw the person near to Allah, but he doesn't want with that to please Allah. He's not doing it for the sake of Allah. He's doing it for show off, to hear the people say good things about him or her, or they do these things so because they want a gain from this dunya. Those actions are void and nullified, and that person will be punished. He's not going to be he's not going to be rewarded and compensated for them. We give an example. If someone wants to have money, for example, and he when he wants to give, he always gonna give in front of others, and he loves to say, yeah, see the brother over there, yeah, he's the one who built the masjid, he's the one who fixed the wudu station, he's the one who fixed the leaking roof, he's the one, mashallah, who give the most of sadaqah for the masjid. Yeah, this brother, he's the one who helps the poor and the needy. And he loves to hear that. He wants to hear people praising him. This is a big problem. A big problem. You want to do it for the sake of Allah. You do it, make sure, and that's in you, between you and your Lord. You want to train yourself and subdue your nafs, fight it like the ulama of the Salaf. They said they struggle with it and they fight. And they persevere, so they make the intention purely for Allah. And after that, if the people say something, they can say what they want. As long as you do it to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We're going to conclude with this ayat from Surah Hud, and inshallah we'll do part 2 tomorrow bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. We'll do part 2 tomorrow bi'idhnillahi ta'ala of this very important topic. قال الله تعالى في سورة هود: من كان يريد الحياة الدنيا وزينتها نوفي إليهم أعمالهم فيها وهم فيها لا يبخسون أولئك الذين ليس لهم في الآخرة إلا النار وحبطوا ما صنعوا فيها وباطل ما كانوا يعملون. نسأل الله السلامة والعافية. In this ayats number 15 and 16, whosoever desires the life of the world and its glitter, that's all they want. That's all on their mind. They just want more of this life. Halal, haram, doesn't matter. Even the halal that take you away from the remembrance of Allah, from salat, from your family, from the obligation, that's no good. So whosoever desires the life of the world and its glitter, to them we shall pay in full the wages of their deeds therein, and they will have no diminution therein. They are those for whom there is nothing in the hereafter but the fire. And vain are the deeds they did therein, and of no effects is that which they used to do. نسأل الله لي ولكم نسأل الله السلامة وأسأل الله لي ولكم التوفيق والسداد وأن يرزقنا وإياكم إخلاص النية والمتابعة لرسولنا صلى الله عليه وسلم. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us and save us from the hellfire. We ask Him subhanahu wa ta'ala to make our intentions sincerely for Him, purify our hearts and our intentions. And we ask Him subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us from those who adhere to the sunnah of our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. أسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يحفظكم جميعا ويحفظنا معكم والمسلمين من هذا الوباء ومن هذه الجائحة ومن كل الفتن والشرور. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us and you, your loved ones and the Muslims from this pandemic and from this virus and from all trials and tribulations and all evil. اللهم ارفع عنا هذا الوباء يا رب العالمين. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to remove this hardship from us. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to cure those who are sick amongst us and amongst the Muslims, and we ask Allah to have mercy on those who passed from them. وأذكركم ونفسي بتقوى الله وبالجد والاجتهاد خاصة في هذا الشهر المبارك، شهر الاجتهاد. أي نعم، شهر الطاعات، شهر الخيرات، شهر المغفرة. And I remind you and myself included to work harder and to exert more efforts in this month, the month of obedience to Allah, the month of good, great opportunity, the month of forgiveness. جزاكم الله خير وبارك الله فيكم وصلى الله وسلم على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا.